Hello everyone, welcome to FCA Friday. Today is going to be a vlog style how-to video for getting the most out of spring cleanup and having it not be so overwhelming. So today is the last Friday. It's actually the last day of March. It is March 31st and my spring cleanup in my hometown is in 2 weeks. It's April 10th through the 14th or 15th. And so what you need is a week of time before your actual spring cleanup, a box, and a positive forward-thinking attitude, which includes actually doing stuff. You want to give yourself time. The key to not being overwhelmed to anything is to get stuff done ahead of time, a little bit at a time. So you want to be able to space things out between the days and do one area at a time. Because if tomorrow's spring cleanup or it's 2 days from now, then you're gonna freak out. But if you give yourself a week, you can do little rooms, little areas, one at a time, take breaks, and you're not going to feel as overwhelmed. So I recommend starting in your room for spring cleanup. So this is my room. Welcome. And we're gonna start in the closet. Yay! The best part about starting in your closet is you're standing up, so you're not having to bend through and dig things out, at least not for the most part. And so you just need to start with the clothes right in front of you. Just start kinda going through them, looking at things. And my advice when it comes to clothes is pick out something that you haven't worn in years, or you wore once just because you were like, oh, I never wear this, I'm gonna wear it once. If you're not wearing it and you haven't worn it in 2 years, you're not going to wear it next year. The only exceptions to that are if you have a dress that you're saving for a special occasion, or a pantsuit you're saving for a special occasion, and costumes that you only wear, around Halloween time or whatever. But for your regular clothes, if you haven't worn it in 2 years, you're not gonna wear it. Just get rid of it. You don't have to throw it away. You can donate it, start a different pile, or have 2 different boxes set up for them. Another thing for when you're doing spring cleanup, don't get hung up on the word cleanup. So many people think that while you're going through spring cleaning stuff to get rid of stuff, that they have to clean and organize at the same time. Save that for afterwards where there's no deadline. You have a deadline with spring cleanup. The trucks are only gonna pick stuff up for a short period of time. You wanna be ready. So this is not the time to try and figure out where things are. This is the time for just going through and moving stuff along. And if you notice, oh, this hanger is broken, you can go ahead and put that down. But this is not a time to try to start putting their pants and color organizing. This is just sliding through. Do I like this? Do I wear it? Am I gonna keep it? Move it along. That will help you tremendously from getting overwhelmed, because if you try to clean and organize, you're going to be spending hours rather than an hour and a half on just your closet. Worry about the organization after you get the clean out done. Another great reason to start with your closet rather than drawers or anything is because your closet is going to be the easiest thing on you. Don't think you have to get rid of stuff just for the sake of getting rid of it. Make sure it's stuff that you genuinely do not want anymore. If you do wear something and do like it, regardless of what anyone else thinks, keep it. But your closet is where most of your most worn clothes are, the dressers and stuff that are in your room. This just helps sort out some bits and bobs that you don't really want. If you have something that was in the back of your closet or under your bed or behind the dresser, and you were like, well, this is supposed to be a display. Is it really displayed there? If you just like certain pieces of it, just keep the certain pieces of it and get rid of the actual container. You'll save a lot of space and actually use the stuff that you like. That way you get a little bit of both worlds. And the closet is the easiest place to start, because that way, again, you're not going to feel overwhelmed. It's a small contained space. You can get it done. You got it accomplished, take a little break, and then you change to something else. Once you have a nice little pile of stuff, or a big box full of stuff, the best part is, because the cleanup isn't tomorrow, if you have any second thoughts or you have better thoughts about something, you can give yourself a 24-hour cool-off period if you're on the fence about a few things. Don't be on the fence about everything, but one or two things you can go actually, because if you really want to keep something, there's no point in throwing it out just to throw it out. So, next thing you know, you'll have a giant box just full of stuff.